And I think looking at, for example, some of the responses that we've gotten from the Mentimeter, the idea of complex problems cannot be responded to without diversity of how we approach them. The idea that you need different methods to actually answer different questions. Is it possible that in certain instances, the same questions requires answering with the same type of methods or different types of methods? One question, different methods in how we exploit. And when we do open up that space for different types of methods in answering a specific or rather same question, are we likely to end up with, of course, diversity of outputs in the end? I mean, that's, sort of thinking about it in that context. But still, this is also a point of thinking about justice in some sense. Creating that space gives us, sort of just solutions, ideally. Of course, thinking of also the question about having different challenges that require different solutions and therefore requires multidisciplinarity, multi-stakeholder engagements, and that diversity also necessitating diversity of methods. And this is from Tom Randa. Do you want to expound your sort of your argument in this space, Tom?
I think my comment resonates well with what the previous commenters have talked about and expanded. The diversity of methods being applicable in solving different kind of problems. I think the bit which I can maybe just expand on is on when you look at different kind of challenges the world faces now and maybe in the future, different methods, of course, will be required. And now when looking at the solutions to these multiple challenges the globe is facing, there are costs attached to them. So the cost benefit analysis comes in, and when you have different methods or diversity of methods, the best solution, which is cost effective and more effective, of course, can be settled on when we have the diversity of methods.
Yeah, thanks, Tom, for those comments. I think what is emerging, of course, as the discussion continues, is in some sense having sort of an inward reflection as researchers, but also thinking about appreciating different values attached to different kinds of methods, and understanding the complexity associated with different questions that we as researchers follow, or as people who generate evidence for action actually follow.